Their Buffy Sainte-Marie JUNO winner tonight. JUNO winner, Buffy. So we got a little bit of this when Lana was talking to you backstage. I talked to you a little bit on the red carpet, but tell us more about this JUNO that you've won and how you're donating it and what you're doing with it.
Oh, you know, it just kind of occurred to me. The Indigenous category is 25 years old, right? And Elaine Bomberry and Shingoose were really the ones who started it, and Elaine did all the legwork, getting the numbers, you know, just proving to Karis that we had so many Indigenous people involved in music, studios, producers, artists, etc. But she had never gotten anything. So I'm donating my JUNO for Medicine songs to Elaine Bomberry, who's living here in Vancouver, but she's a Mohawk from Six Nations in Ontario. So the three of us kind of founded this category together, but this is for Elaine.
That's incredible. And it's so interesting to have been a part of founding the category, and especially with this record, because this record sort of pulls on history to sort of bring out these incredibly and tragically relevant themes in 2018. Can you tell us a little bit about the process of selecting the songs that would go on to this record?
Well, thank you for saying that. I really, just for the times that we're all living through right now, I just wanted to kind of shine a light on empowering people. So medicine songs are songs of empowerment, activism, and protest songs. So some of the songs are like Universal Soldier and Now the Buffalo's Gone that I wrote in the 60s. Some I wrote in the 70s, some I wrote in the 80s, the 90s, and some are new. One of the songs I recorded with John Levine, who's a Toronto producer living in LA making hits. And
great plug.
yeah, oh no, he is. He's wonderful. And he produced You Got to Run, which is a song I wrote, and I sang it with Tanya Tagaq. Another new song in medicine songs is called The War Racket. And Kurt Swinghammer, who's a rock and roll guitar player living in Ontario, he did the most incredible video, an animated video for The War Racket. So the album just has turned out to be timely, unfortunately, you know. So the songs are really to go along with the times that we're going through, because a lot of people are trying to make things better in this way or that. And there's so much going on. I mean, Idle No More, missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls, Me Too, Time's Up, people yesterday protesting gun violence and violence of all kinds. This is good. This is simply good citizenship, you know. It's the way we ought to be. We really ought to take care of our house so that the termites don't totally chew it up. But unless you pay attention, they do.
Is that the biggest thing that Canadians can do, is start to pay attention, or what would you recommend that people can incorporate into their lives now?
Oh, I think it depends on who you are and what you're doing. I think whenever you get a chance to make things better, if you think you can, you do, in whatever's going on. And some people are just starting to wake up to the fact that, you know, there's some really lunatics running some things around here. Yeah. And other people have known that for a long time. So whatever you can do, just try. It used to be that people didn't try. And then at other times they did try. And if you try, you can make change.
You're incredible. You're truly incredible.
Thanks.
Can we talk about like what happened with you and Lights and Grimes just now? Did
oh,
you guys,
that was fun.
Were you screen on stage? We were watching,
that was fun.
but like, did you just meet each other today?
Yeah,
Can you give us like a recap? Because we don't know where, we have no idea.
Kind of fangirl 101 here. With 303. No, we just kind of all like what each other does. I didn't know that we were going to be able to be all together.
Have you ever communicated with them before?
Never.
No.
Never, no, although I had high respect and really love for what they do. And God, Grimes is a video. It's so good. Really, no, highest compliments. And we're both Lights fans. She likes us, so it was just very nice. And I think it was probably Alan Reed at the JUNOs who put the three of us together to say what we had to say about women in music and how it really needs to improve not only our acknowledgement of what women have done and are continuing to do, but what we could do. Because it just doesn't make any sense to only use 50% of the human brain power.
Speaking of using your brain, not to make light of that, but we have some games here at JUNO TV, Apple Music Lounge. So we could do Are You a Van Fan? Facts and trivia about Vancouver. We can do Bublé or Bust. Do you know Michael Bublé that well?
No, I don't know very well. I'm just a fan.
Bare Naked Karaoke.
Let's do Vancouver. Vancouver.
Oh, okay.
The bare naked one is tough.
I don't know much though.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm from here and I get everything wrong all the time too,
No.
so it's okay. No judgments here. Are you a van fan? So we got a screen behind you
Yeah.
from SW Event Technology. They're awesome. And we're gonna get the trivia question on the screen here, which we'll read out to you. It's gonna be true or false question.
Okay.
Okay. You want to read it?
Yes, okay, true or false? According to Amazon.com,
Good questions.
Vancouver is the 7th most romantic city in the nation, based on residents' purchases at the online retailer. So I guess they're.
I wonder what they're buying.
Seventh most romantic. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you had a little trick for this. That's a lot of information. You think for
Right.
it to be false?
In my opinion, when you have this much information, although I've been proven wrong on this sense, when you're saying 7th most, like that's a lot to have it not be true. But that's been my strategy, and I've also done quite badly in this game. So
And we read their questions
So,
before.
so
Do you
it's
think
a
true
yes or
false?
no, huh?
True or false?
True or
Yeah.
false?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna guess true.
okay,
Is
here
it?
we go.
Are you gonna tell me?
No, we're gonna find out.
Oh.
So, how amorous are the citizens of Vancouver?
Seventh
True. There we go.
most, Seventh most. Yeah, you got it.
All right, Buffy.
Buffy, Buffy.
We just like chanting. Anyone that comes in here, it's just like feels good.
Apparently.
I like the idea of calling that romantic, though. The idea that like what they're buying is romantic.
Yeah, no. Do we
No.
know what the criteria were?
I don't think we
I
know.
think it's
I mean,
items
did
from
it have lace?
Amazon.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh, from
know.
Amazon.
It could be a book for all we know.
I know what it was.
Buffy, thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations on your JUNO
Oh,
win.
thanks, guys.
And thank you for all the conversations that you're,
thank
you know,
you.
leading around all
Okay.
these issues.